What if you could lower your blood sugar? Not with harsh medications, but with ingredients you already have at home. It's true. Science is finally catching up to what ancient cultures have known for centuries. Certain natural remedies can truly help balance blood sugar, and they're backed by real research. In this video, you'll discover some of the most effective natural tools for blood sugar control, supported by science and simple to apply. Before we dive in, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Smart Sugar Life. We share weekly tips to help you live well with diabetes, naturally, confidently, and without fear. Let's begin. Living with high blood sugar isn't just a medical condition. It's a daily emotional struggle. You might be doing your best, eating better, taking your medication, checking your numbers, but somehow the fatigue, cravings, and unpredictable sugar spikes still show up. And it's not your fault. Most people don't realize that the missing piece might not be just another diet plan. It might be giving your body the nutrients and support it actually needs to function better. At the root, let's talk about the first powerful natural remedy: cinnamon extract. Cinnamon is more than a spice for your morning oatmeal. It contains compounds that mimic insulin and increase your cells' sensitivity to it. That means glucose can enter your cells more easily, helping lower blood sugar levels after meals. In clinical studies, people who took cinnamon saw fasting blood sugar levels drop by up to 29% in just a few weeks. It also helps lower LDL cholesterol and triglycerides, which are often elevated in people with type 2 diabetes. But not all cinnamon is the same. Look for Ceylon cinnamon, also called true cinnamon. The more common cassia variety contains a compound called coumarin, which can be harmful in large amounts. To get the benefits, take 500 to 2,000 milligrams per day of a high-quality cinnamon extract, ideally with meals. You can also sprinkle it on foods like yogurt, oats, or in smoothies. Just be sure it's real Ceylon cinnamon. Next, let's look at something simple, but incredibly powerful: apple cider vinegar. You've probably heard of it before, but here's what you may not know. Apple cider vinegar can reduce blood sugar spikes, especially when taken before meals. How? It slows the digestion of carbohydrates and helps your body process glucose more gradually. A study in the Journal of the American Dietetic Association showed that just 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar before a meal significantly lowered post-meal blood sugar in people with insulin resistance. To use it, mix 1 to 2 tablespoons in a full glass of water and drink it before eating. You can also use it in salad dressings or drizzle it over roasted vegetables. Just make sure it's raw and unfiltered, and always dilute it to protect your teeth and stomach lining. If you're taking medication, especially insulin or blood sugar lowering pills, talk to your doctor before adding vinegar regularly, because it can enhance their effects. Now let's talk about something even more powerful: berberine. Berberine is a natural compound found in plants like barberry and golden seal. It's been used in Chinese and Ayurvedic medicine for centuries, and modern studies show it's incredibly effective. In fact, it works similarly to metformin, one of the most common prescription medications for type 2 diabetes. Berberine activates an enzyme in the body called AMPK, known as the metabolic master switch. This helps your body use insulin more efficiently, reduces sugar production in the liver, and boosts fat burning. In one study, people taking berberine reduced their fasting blood sugar by 20 to 30%, comparable to the results seen with medication. The typical dosage is 500 milligrams, 2 to 3 times a day, about 30 minutes before meals. Some people may experience mild digestive discomfort at first, but this usually goes away after a few days. As always, speak with your healthcare provider before starting any new supplement. So far, we've looked at 3 natural remedies: cinnamon extract, apple cider vinegar, and berberine. Each of these works in a different way, but all support blood sugar balance, insulin sensitivity, and metabolic health naturally. You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. Sometimes it starts with just one simple change, one supportive habit, one moment of self-care. Because small steps, taken consistently, lead to big transformations. You are not failing. Your body just needs support. Let's keep going. Let's keep exploring the natural tools your body can use to support healthy blood sugar. We already talked about cinnamon, apple cider vinegar, and berberine, each powerful in its own way. Now let's look at a few more science-backed remedies that can take your health even further. One of the most promising, bitter melon. You may not have seen it before. It's a bumpy green fruit used in many Asian and African cultures. But what it lacks in appearance, it makes up for in potency. Bitter melon contains compounds that mimic insulin and improve glucose uptake into the cells. In studies, it's been shown to lower fasting blood sugar by up to 30%. One compound, called polypeptide P, acts almost like a plant-based insulin. Another, carnitine, helps improve how your cells process sugar. Bitter melon is also rich in antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds, which makes it a great ally in fighting diabetic complications like nerve pain, kidney stress, and even eye damage. So how do you use it? You can find bitter melon as a fresh vegetable, in teas or in capsule form. Most people prefer capsules, as the taste can be, well, bitter. The typical dose is 500 to 2,000 milligrams per day, divided into 2 or 3 doses before meals. As always, speak to your doctor first, especially if you're taking medication, because bitter melon can enhance the effects of blood sugar drugs. Next, let's talk about something almost everyone overlooks: magnesium. This mineral plays a crucial role in over 300 processes in your body, and blood sugar control is one of them. Magnesium helps your cells become more sensitive to insulin, which allows them to absorb sugar more effectively. It also calms the nervous system, reduces inflammation, and helps with better sleep, which is directly linked to better glucose control. Unfortunately, most people are deficient in magnesium, especially those with type 2 diabetes. Low magnesium has been linked to insulin resistance, higher fasting glucose, increased risk of neuropathy, elevated inflammation. Food sources of magnesium include pumpkin seeds, almonds, spinach, black beans, avocados, dark chocolate. But depending on your levels, supplementation may help. Look for magnesium glycinate or magnesium citrate, as these are better absorbed and easier on the stomach. A typical dose ranges from 200 to 400 milligrams per day. Want another natural remedy? Movement. Yes, walking, dancing, stretching. Moving your body regularly is one of the most underrated natural therapies for blood sugar. Even 10 minutes of walking after meals has been shown to lower glucose spikes. That's because your muscles use glucose for fuel. When you move, you're helping your body pull sugar out of the blood and into the cells. No prescription required. So next time you eat, instead of sitting down, go for a gentle stroll. You don't have to go fast. Just move. And finally, let's talk about something that ties all of these remedies together: stress management. You see, stress triggers the release of cortisol, the fight or flight hormone. And cortisol signals your liver to release stored sugar into the bloodstream, preparing your body to escape a threat. The problem is, most of us are stressed all the time, even when there's no real danger. And that means your blood sugar could be elevated simply because your body thinks you're in survival mode. But simple daily practices, like deep breathing, meditation, journaling, or even listening to calming music, can bring cortisol levels down. And when cortisol drops, your blood sugar often follows. One of the easiest things you can do right now? Pause and breathe. Try this. Inhale deeply through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold for 4 seconds. Exhale slowly through your mouth for 6 seconds. Do that 3 times and feel your body soften. Your nervous system calms. Your stress hormones settle. And your blood sugar responds. So let's review what we've added to your natural toolkit today. Bitter melon, nature's glucose-mimicking fruit. Magnesium, the mineral your metabolism depends on. Movement, gentle, intentional activity after meals. Stress management, the emotional key to physical healing. All of these work in harmony with the remedies we talked about earlier. And the best part? Most of them are free. They just require your attention and care. Because managing diabetes doesn't mean punishment or perfection. It means learning to support your body in small, meaningful ways, day by day. And those small choices? They compound over time into powerful results. You deserve to feel strong, stable, and in control. Let's continue this journey together. Let's take a moment to reflect on what we've uncovered together. You've just learned that blood sugar balance doesn't have to come only from pills, restrictions, or feeling overwhelmed. Your body already has systems designed to regulate glucose, protect your organs, and restore energy. It simply needs the right support, and nature has provided more of that support than we realize. In this video, we explored 6 powerful natural remedies backed by science and tradition. Cinnamon extract, to mimic insulin and reduce glucose spikes. Apple cider vinegar, to slow digestion and control post-meal blood sugar. Berberine, to activate your metabolic switch and reduce insulin resistance. Bitter melon, to improve glucose uptake with plant-based compounds. Magnesium, to improve insulin sensitivity and reduce inflammation. Movement and stress relief, to lower blood sugar through lifestyle, not medication. Individually, each of these can help. But when used together, with intention, consistency, and care, they can truly transform the way your body responds to sugar. Now here's the most important part. You don't have to do everything at once. Don't feel pressure to change your whole life overnight. Start with one small shift. Maybe it's drinking water with a little apple cider vinegar before lunch. Maybe it's walking after dinner for 10 minutes, or adding magnesium-rich foods to your plate this week. Maybe it's simply taking a moment to breathe and remind yourself that your health is still within your power. Healing doesn't happen in one big leap. It happens in thousands of tiny choices that honor your body, even when no one else sees. And as you take those steps, you begin to notice the changes. More energy, fewer crashes, better sleep, clearer thinking, and that quiet confidence that says, I'm taking care of myself. That feeling? That's progress. If you're wondering how to choose where to begin, here's a simple guide. If your biggest struggle is post-meal blood sugar spikes, try cinnamon or apple cider vinegar with meals. If you feel tired all the time or deal with nerve pain, consider berberine or magnesium. If you feel stuck or inflamed, bitter melon and movement might make all the difference. If you're doing everything right but still feel stressed, slow down and breathe. Let your nervous system heal too. And remember, always talk to your healthcare provider before starting new supplements or remedies, especially if you're already on medication. This isn't about replacing your doctor. It's about partnering with your body and creating a lifestyle that supports healing at every level. You are more than your diagnosis. You are not broken. And you are not behind. Your body may need time. It may need support. But it also needs your belief that better is possible. And better is possible even in small steps. If this video gave you hope, insight, or a plan to move forward, give it a like so we know it helped. Leave a comment and share which natural remedy you're most curious to try, or which one has already helped you. And don't forget to subscribe to Smart Sugar Life for more weekly tips, encouragement, and natural tools to live well with diabetes. We're here for the long game, not just to manage symptoms, but to support true balance and lasting energy. Thank you for being here. Thank you for caring for your body. And thank you for choosing healing. One step, one breath, one moment at a time. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video.